Hi everyone, welcome to today's session on time and work. Second sheet in our program on time and work. So see here first question, 16 men can complete a piece of work in 54 days by working 7 hours a day. In how many days can 32 men complete the same work working 9 hours a day? So see here, if M1 persons in D1 days working H1 hours a day can do a work, and M2 persons working H2 hours a day can complete the same work in D2 days, then we write M1 D1 H1 is equal to M2 D2 H2. So here 16 men in 54 days working 7 hours per day. In how many days 32 men can complete the same work in how many days working 9 hours per day? H2 is 9. So 9 6 are 54. Now 16 1s are 16 2s are and 2 3s are. So 7 3s are how much? 21 days. So answer is 21 days. Next, second question. 42 boys can complete a piece of work in 12 days. In how many days can 18 boys complete another piece of work which is 5 1 by 7 times the previous work? So here if M1 persons in D1 days are able to do a work W1 and M2 persons in D2 days are doing a work W2, then we write M1 D1 by W1 is equal to M2 D2 by W2. So the second work is how much? 5 1 by 7, 35 plus 1, 36 by 7 times the previous work. So if the previous work is 7 parts, then second work would be 36. Now here what we have, 42 boys can complete a piece of work in 12 days. 42 boys in 12 days are able to complete a work. In how many days 18 boys can complete the same work, can complete another piece of work which is 5 1 by 7. So if you simplify here, 18 1s are, 18 2s are, 7 6 are, 12 6 are 72, 72 into 2, 144 is the answer. Okay, now question number 3. A certain number of men can do a piece of work in 24 days, working 6 hours a day. If the number of men decreases by 10, the number of men decreases by 10, the remaining men can do this work in 6 more days, working for 8 hours a day. Find the number of men. Find the number of men. So here what? M1 D1 H1 is equal to M2 D2 H2. Right? So if you see here, initially what is given, a certain number of men. Some, for example, some n persons are there initially, working for 24 days, 6 hours a day. Number of men reduced by 10. And here what is given, the remaining work, the remaining men can do the work in 6 more days. 6 more days means 24 plus 6, 30, 8 hours a day. 8 hours a day. So if you simplify this, what you are going to get? 8 1s are, 8 3s are. Next 6 5s are. So from this what you will get? 3n is equal to 5n minus 50. So 5n minus 3n, 2n is 50, thereby n is 25. So number of men initially, how many are there? 25 are there. So option 3 is the correct answer. I hope it is clear. Next question. Question number 4. 7 men or 8 women. So what does it mean? 7 men or 8 women can complete a piece of work in 11 days. So efficiency of 7 men is equal to efficiency of 8 women. And they can complete the work in 11 days. So here man to woman efficiency ratio would be 8 is to 7. 8 is to 7. So 7 man. Man means how much efficiency? 8. 7 into 8. 7 men can complete a work in 11 days. Okay. Efficiency into time. In how many days? 2 men and 4 women can complete the same work. D is how much? So 7 8s are 56. Now 4 7s are 28. 28 plus 16, 44. So 56 into 11 is equal to 44 into D. So how much we are going to get D here? Nothing but see 11 4s are 44. 4 14s are 56. Thereby D is 14. So answer is option 2. Option 2. I hope it is clear. Now question number 5. 3 men and 5 women can complete a piece of work in 9 days. 3 men and 5 women can complete a piece of work in 9 days. 2 men and 3 women can complete the same work in 14 days. 2 men and 3 women can complete the same work in 14 days. So from this, what do we get? If you simplify here, 9 3s are 27. 14 2s are 28. 28 minus 27. M is equal to, it is 42W, it is 45W. 45 minus 42 is 3W. So man to woman ratio, efficiency ratio is 3 is to 1. If man efficiency is 1, woman efficiency is, man efficiency is 3, woman efficiency is 1. In how many days can 6 women complete the same work? So 3 men, 3 into man efficiency 3, woman efficiency 1. 3 men and 5 women can complete the work in 9 days. Then 6 women, 6 into 1, 6 women can complete the same work in how many days? Now if you see here, 3 into 3, 9. 9 plus 5, 14. 14, 6 into 1.5 is 9. 14 into 1.5 is 21. So it will take 21 days for 6 women to complete the same work. So answer here is option 4. Option 4. Next. Question number 6. Ram and Shyam can complete a piece of work in 10 days and 15 days respectively. Ram started the work and Shyam joined after some days, and the total work was completed in 8 days. After how many days did Shyam join Ram? So 10 and 15. So what we have to do? We have to take the LCM. 10 and 15 LCM is 30 units. So this 30 units is what? The total work. The total work is 30 units. This 30 units total work Ram is doing in 15 days and Ram is doing in 10 days. Shyam is doing in 15 days. So in one day, how much can Ram do? 10 days 30, one day 3. Shyam 15 days 30, one day 2. Ram started the work and Shyam joined after some days, and the total work was completed in 8 days. So Ram started the work and the work completed in 8 days means total 8 days Ram worked. Ram worked for 8 days at the rate of 3 units per day. So 8 into 3, 24 units of work is done by Ram out of 30. So Shyam has to do how much? Remaining 6 units. So to do this 6 units, Shyam requires how many days? 3 days. So what is happening here? Ram alone started the work, and after some days Shyam joined, and finally it is obtained that Shyam is there in the work only for 3 days. Thereby Shyam joined after 5 days. After 5 days. So first 5 days Ram only is working. So in the first 5 days, 5 into 3, 15 is completed. After that, when Shyam joined, Ram and Shyam together are doing 3 plus 2, 5. The remaining 15 can be completed in 3 days. Thereby first 5 days, Ram alone, then together 3 days, 5 plus 3, 8 days the work is completed. This is the simple thing which we have to do. So what is the answer here? Shyam joined after 5 days. After 5 days. Next question. Question number 7. 24 men can complete a piece of work in 20 days, and 16 women can complete the same work in 15 days. So if you observe here, 24 men can complete a work in 20 days, 16 women can complete the same work in 15 days. So 5 3s are, 5 4s are, now 8 2s are, 16 3s are 48, 24 4s 96, so 2. You can say 2. 2m is equal to W. 2m is equal to W. So m by W is equal to 1 by 2. If man efficiency is 1, woman efficiency is 2. Now what is the ratio of the amount of work done by 8 men to that of 3 women? 1 man to 1 woman is 1 by 2. So 8 men and 3 women. So it would be 8 into 1 by 3 into 2. So how much you are going to get? 2 4s are 8. So answer is 4:3. What is the answer? 4:3 is the answer. Next, question number 8. P, Q and R can do a piece of work in 30, 45 and 60 days respectively. P started the work. After 6 days, Q joined P, and after 4 more days, R joined them. Then in how many days was the work completed? Please understand here, 30, 45 and 60. 30, 45 and 60, the total work is LCM of 30, 45, 60, 180 units. The total work 180 units is done by P, Q and R. P is able to do in 30 days 180. So in 1 day, P can do 6 units. 45 days 180. So Q can do 4 units. R in 60 days 180, 1 day 3. P started the work alone. After 6 days, Q joined P. So first 6 days, P alone is working. So 6 into 6, 36 units of work is completed in the first 6 days. After 6 days, Q joined. Now P and Q are there. And after 4 more days, R joined. So 4 days, P and Q together 6 plus 4, 10, 4 into 10, 40. Now after 10 days, R also joined, and P, Q and R together can complete how much? 6 plus 4 plus 3, 13 minutes per day. Now out of 180, 76 is completed, remaining is 104. These 104 units at the rate of 13 per day will take how many days? 8 days. P, Q and R per day 13, remaining 104 in 8 days. Thereby in how many days the work gets completed? So P alone 6 days, P and Q together 4 days, P, Q and R 8 days. 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 8, 18 days. So answer is 18 days. Option 2 is correct. Question number 9. So this is a very important chapter in your examination. Definitely you are going to get one question from this topic. P, Q and R can complete a piece of work in 15, 18 and 20 days respectively. All three started working together, but Q left the work 5 days before the completion of work and R left the work 3 days after Q left. 3 days after Q left. So please understand here how many days are required to finish the total work. So is what try to understand. This is the total time taken. Total time taken. P, Q and R started the work together. Okay. So all three started the work together, but Q left the work 5 days before the completion of work. So last 5 days, who is not there? Last 5 days, Q is not there. Q is not there. And R left the work 3 days after Q. So R left the work 3 days after Q means what? Last 2 days. Last 2 days, R is not there. R is not there. So last 2 days, Q and R both are not there. Last 2 days, only P is there. Only P is there. In these 3 days, Q is not there means P and R are there. P and R are there. This is the basic understanding. So last 2 days R is not there. Last 5 days Q is not there. And before that all are working together. So see 15, 18 and 20. 15, 18, 20. What is the LCM? 15, 18 and 20. The LCM would be, if you observe 20 and 18. The LCM is 180. 180. 180 and 15. 180 and 15. So the LCM for these three would be 180. 180. So total work I am taking as 180 units. 180 units. So what is one day's P's work, Q's work and R's work? P 15 days 180. 1 day P can complete 12 minutes. 18 days 180. So in 1 day Q can complete 10. R 20 days 180. So 1 day R can do 9. And it is given that last 5 days Q is not there. Q is not there. If for example Q is there last 5 days also, then 5 into 10, more 50 units of work would have been done by Q. If R is also there in the last 2 days without leaving, R capacity is 9 per day, thereby 2 into 9, more 18 units would have been done. So 50 plus 18, 68, 180 plus 68 is 248. 248. This 248 work would have been done by all P, Q and R. Nobody would have been left. 12 plus 10, 22 plus 9, 31. So this 248 units of work would have been done by all in how many days? 248 by 31, which is 8 days. Which is 8 days. Okay, how many days are required to finish the total work? So answer is what? 8 days. Answer is 8 days. It is a shortcut method and most important question. Now question number 10. ABC can complete a piece of work in 12 days, 24 days and 48 days respectively. All three started the work, but A left 7 days before the completion of work 7 days before the work got finished, and B left 4 days before the work got finished. So 12, 24, 48. The LCM is 48 units. The total work is 48 units. So here A, B and C. A, B and C. 12 days 48. Thereby in 1 day A would have done 4. B would have done 2. C would have done 1. Okay. And it is given that all of them started the work. When all of them started the work, they can be able to do 7 per day. But A left 7 days before the completion of work. A left 7 days before the completion of work. Last 7 days A is not working is given. If A is working last 7 days also, 7 into 4, 28 units of work would have been done extra. And B left 4 days before the work is finished. So it means if B is not leaving, then he would have done 4 days work. So 7 into 4, 28, 28 plus 8, 36. 36 plus 48, which is 84. 84 units of work would have been done by all A, B and C, so that nobody leaves. Now 84 by 4 plus 2 plus 1, 7. So it will have taken 12 days. So answer is 12 days. Answer is 12 days. Same like your previous question. There is no difference at all. Now see here. Question number 11. 14 men can complete a piece of work in 18 days and 12 boys can complete the same work in 21 days. 8 men work together for first 7 days and 7 boys work together for next 5 days. Then what part of the work remained after 12 days? After 12 days. Please understand here. What do you understand? 14 men can complete a piece of work in 18 days. 12 boys can complete the same work in 21 days. So here 14 18s are 252, 12 21s are 252. So from this what can be said? Man efficiency is equal to boy efficiency. Man efficiency is equal to boy efficiency. That is man by boy efficiency is 1. So 1 means if man efficiency is 1, boy efficiency is also 1. So total work would be how much? 14 into 1 into 18, which is 252. 252 units will be the total work. Now 7 men work for the first 7 days. 7 men work for first 7 days. 8 men, no? Sorry. 8 men work for first 7 days and 7 boys work together for next 5 days. 7 boys work together for next 5 days. Now if you see man is 1, 8 into 1, okay, plus 7 into 1 into 5. Thereby 56 plus 35, which is 91 units. 91 units would have been completed. 91 units would have been completed. What part of the work remains after 12 days? So out of 252, if 91 is done, the remaining is 161. Remaining is 161 left. So 161 out of 252. Out of 252 is how much? If you simplify this, how much you are going to get? It is how many times you are going to get? So here how many times? So please see 7 3s are 21, 7 6s are 7 2s are 14, 3s are. So 23 by 36, 23 by 36, 23 by 36. 23 by 36 is the work left. How much completed means? How much completed means 13 by 36 completed. 13 by 36 completed. How much is left is asked. Out of 36 parts, if 13 parts is completed, the remaining is 23 parts. So what part of the work remains means the answer is 23 by 36 part. So answer is none of these. Answer is none of these. Now question number 12. Question number 12. Vimal alone can do a work in 36 days. The time taken by Vimal in completing 1/6 of the work is equal to the time taken by Gopi to complete 2/5 of the work. The time taken by Vimal in completing 1/6 of the work. 1/6 of the work. Vimal takes 36 days to complete the work. Vimal to complete 1/6 work. 1/6 work, he requires 36 by 6, which is 6 days. And it is given that it is the time taken. It is the time taken by Gopi to complete 2/5 of work. To complete 2/5 of work. 2/5 of work Gopi can complete in 6 days. So time taken by Gopi to complete the total work. To complete the total work. Total time taken by Gopi. Total time taken by Gopi. 2 into 3, 6, 5 into 3 is 15 days. So Gopi alone can complete the work in 15 days. In how many days can can the work be completed if both are working together? So see, Vimal alone can complete the work in 36 days. Gopi alone can complete the work in 15 days. They together can complete the work in 36 into 15 by 36 plus 15. So 36 into 15 divided by how much? How much? 51. So 3 17s are, 3 12s are, 12 15s are 180. 180 by 17 is 10, 10 by 17. So 10, 10 by 17 days is the answer. So the option is option 2. Now question number 13. P and Q together can complete a piece of work in K days. P takes 16 days more than K days. And Q takes 25 days more than K days to complete the same work. The ratio of the efficiency of P to Q. P to Q is how much? So please understand here. How many days more? P takes 16 days more. P is given that P and Q together take some K time. K days. P alone takes K plus 16 days. And Q alone takes K plus 25 days. Thereby, how much time do P and Q together take? K would be nothing but root over shortcut, root over 16 into 25. 16 into 25. So how much is 4 into 5? 20. K is 20 means P would be how much? P would be 20 plus 16, 36 days. And Q would be how much? 20 plus 25, 45 days. So the ratio 36 is to 45 is nothing but 9 4s are, 9 5s are. So 4 is to 5. 4 is to 5 is the answer. So answer is here. The ratio of the times taken. Sorry. Here what you got? The ratio of time taken. The ratio of time taken you got. P time, Q time. So it is asked for efficiency. When the time taken is in the ratio, 4 is to 5, then the efficiency will be in the ratio of 5 is to 4. So answer is here 5 is to 4. Next, question number 14. X and Y can complete a piece of work in 60 and 90 days respectively. Find the number of days they would complete it if they work on alternate days. The total work is 68, 90, 180 units. So in one day, X can complete how much and Y can complete how much. So 60 days 180, one day 3. 90 days 180, one day 2. They are not working on same day and they are working on alternate days. First day X, second day Y. Like that in 2 days, X and Y are doing 5 units. So for 5 units, if they are taking 2 days, then for total work 180 units. This 180 is an exact multiple of 5, 36 times. So it will also be 36 times, thereby in 72 days, 2 into 36, how much? 72 days, the total work would have been finished. So answer is 72. Now next, question number 15. A group of 16 girls is 3 times more efficient than a group of 24 girls, 24 boys. So 16 girls efficiency is 3 times more efficient. 3 times more efficient means 4 times. 4 times of 24 boys. From this what you can get, it is 16 into 1.5. So G2B efficiency is equal to 6 to 1. 6 to 1. 4 girls can complete a piece of work in 15 days. 4 girls can complete a work in 15 days. So 4 girls can complete a work in 15 days means 4 into girl efficiency is 6 into 15. 24 into 15 is 360. Thereby total work I am taking as this 360 units. Find the part of the work done by 7 girls and 24 boys. 7 girls and 24 boys. Yes or no? 44. So it is not 4, it is 44. Sorry man, it is not 4, it is 44. It is 44. So 44 into 15 is how much? 660. So what is the value here you are going to get? How much is this? This is going to be this much. This is the complete work. This is the complete work. So please see here how much is you are going to get. 44 into 90. 44 nines are how much? 44 nines are. It is 440 minus 44, which is 396. 396. So it is going to be 3960. 39. So 3960 is the total work. Is the total work. Now 7 girls and 24 boys in 45 days can do how much work? 7 girls means 7 into 6. 24 boys means 24 into 1. Okay? Into 45. Into 45. So 42 plus 24. 42 plus 24 is 66. 66 into 45. 66 into 45 how much? It is 3300 minus 330, which is 2970. 2970. So this 2970, this 2970 is what part of? Is what part of 3960? 3960. Am I correct or not? This is the total work. Out of this much work is done. So if you observe here, how many times we are going to get 11 27s are, 11 36s are, 9 3s are, 9 4s are. So answer is 3 by 4. So 3 by 4. 3/4 of work is done here. The total work is this much. This much work is done. This is 3/4 of this total work. So answer is option 1. The next question number 16. X is 4 times as efficient as Y. And Y is 3 times as efficient as Z. Okay, so please see the efficiencies of x, y and z. If z is 1, y is 3 times, x is 4 times of y means 12. X, y and z together can complete a piece of work in 18 days. So 12 plus 3 plus 1, x plus y plus z, they can complete the work in 18 days. So 15 plus 1, 16 into 18, 288 units is the work, total work. In how many days can y and z together? Y and z together can complete 4 units per day, 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1. So 288 at the rate of 4 per day takes 72 days. 72 days. So answer is option 4. Question number 17. Question number 17. Please see, P and Q can complete a piece of work in 25 days and 30 days respectively. So what is the total work? The total work would be the LCM of these two, which is 150. The total work is 150 units. So in one day, P can do 6, Q can do 5. This is the first observation. If they are working together, but P works with some percentage less efficiency, and Q works with some percentage, same percentage, more efficiency, the work will be completed in the same time. Okay, so it has to be reduced by 1, it has to be increased by 1, then the total work will not be affected. If it becomes 5, it becomes 6, thereby on 6 1 is how much? 1 by 6, 1 by 6 means 16, 2 by 3 percentage. On 5 increase, am I correct or not? On 6 1 reduction, on 5 1 increase. So 1 increase means here on 5 1 increase is 20%. The work will be completed in the same time, in which they will be completed the work when they are working together with their actual efficiency. Their actual efficiencies are 6 and 5. So they have to complete the work in the same time when they are working together, means the total work per day 11 should not be affected. So it can be plus 1, it can be minus 1, then 5 plus 6 is going to become, to make it 5, it has to be reduced by 1 on 6, 16, 2 by 3 percentage, and this is increased by 1, so this is decreased, this is increased. So 16, 2 by 3 percentage and 20 percentage. So answer is correct. First answer is correct. Yes or no? First answer is correct. And please see here, please understand here, what is the observation? The observation is, it has to be 5, it has to be 6, 5:6 ratio. When they are reduced, they will be in the ratio 5:6. And if you observe here, third one, when 6 decreased by P and Q, when 6 decreased by 50%, becomes 3, and when 5 increased by 60%, increases by 3. 6 minus 3 is 3, 3 plus 8 is also 11. So on 6, 3 is 50%, on 5, 3 is how much? 60%. So 50% and 60%, 50%. So what do you understand? After reduction, P and Q's efficiency should be in the ratio 5:6. 5:6. It is satisfied option 1 as well as option 4. The sum will not be affected. Sum here it is 3 plus 8, 11. Here also 5 plus 6, 11. Initially 11. After in the first option it is 11. In the third option also it is 11. So option 1 and 3. Option 1 and 3 going to satisfy. So answer is 5. Both 1 and 3. Now question number 8. B is 300% more efficient than A. So it means A and B efficiency ratio is 1:4. They work on alternate days starting with B and completed the work in 33 days. In 33 days. So if you see 32 days means 16 2 days. 16 into in 2 days, how much work is done? In 2 days, 5 units of work is done. So 16 into 2 days. In 32 days, how much work is done? 32 days, 16 into 5, 80 units. I'm starting with B. So 33rd day, who will work? B will work. So B will do 4 units. So the total work is completed. So the total work is 84 units. Total work is 84 units. C alone can complete the same work in 84 days. C alone can complete this 84 units in 42 days. So what is the efficiency of C? Efficiency of C is 2 units per day. Now, in how many days A and C together can complete the same work? A's efficiency is 1, C's efficiency is 2. A and C together can complete this 84 units at the rate of 3 per day in how many days? 28 days. So, answer is 28 days, option 4. Next, question number 19. The efficiency of X is 2 times more than Y. X is 2 times more than Y means if Y is 1, X is 3. Y alone can complete the piece of work in 64 days. So the total work would be 1 into 64, 64 units. Okay. And X and Y together started the work and after few days Y left. Okay, X alone completed the remaining half of the work. So for how many days did X and Y work together? So X and Y started the work and after few days Y left. X alone completed the remaining half work. So out of 64, half is how much? 32. These 32 units is done by both X and Y. So X and Y capacity is 3 plus 1, 4. So time taken by X and Y to complete the 32 units is 32 by 4, which is 8 days. So X and Y together worked for 8 days to complete the half of the work. After that, whatever the remaining is the half left, it is completed by X alone. So how many days did X and Y together work means 8 days. So answer is 8 days. Answer is 8 days. Question number 20. 33 men can complete a piece of work in 39 days. 52 men started the work and worked for K days. After K days, 26 more men joined and the remaining work was completed in 12 and a half days. 12 and a half days. Find the value of K. So M into D is equal to constant. So 33 men can complete the work in 39 days. This is the total work. 52 men started the work. They worked for K days. And after that, more 26 men joined. And this remaining work was completed in 12 and a half days. 12 and a half days. So 52 plus 26 into M into 25 by 2. If I simplify this, what I am going to get? See, throughout it is 13 is there, 13 3s are, 13 4s are, 13 6s are, and it is 2 3s are. So now 25 into 3, 75M. This is 33 into 3, 99. 99 minus 75, which is 24. 24M is equal to 4K. K into M. So I will get K as 6. K as 6. Thereby the value of K is how much? 6 here. The value of K is 6 here. Next question number 21. P and Q took up a project for 16,400 rupees. With the help of R, they completed the work in 40 days. Okay, so what is the share of R in the amount? In the amount, if P and Q can complete the work in 160 days and 80 days respectively. So if you see here, P, Q and R, 40, 80, 160, the LCM is 160. So total work is 160 units. P, Q and R. Okay, P alone can complete in 160 days. So in one day, P can do 1 unit. Q can complete 80 days 160, 1 day 2. P, Q and R 40 days 160, 1 day 4. Thereby P is doing 1, Q is doing 1, P plus Q 3. Thereby R should do 1. R should do 1. Thereby the ratio of efficiencies of P, Q and R is 1:2:1. 1:2:1 is the efficiencies ratio. And now what is the share of R? Share of R share according to efficiency 1/4 of total amount 16,400. So 4,100. 4,100 is the answer. Now question number 22. Manish can complete a piece of work in 13 days. Manish and Raj working together in 26 days. And they earn 17,400 by completing the work. Find the share of Raj. So if you see here 26 and 39, LCM is 78. The total work I am taking as 78. Manish alone is doing it in 39 days.